Hamtech, welcome back to my drone learning videos. Today is the 8th of June 2025. We're on the Civil Aviation Authority website and we're looking at VLOS, visual line of sight. So I'm not teaching you the rules, I'm reading the rules that are put here on the CAA. So these are the people that give us authority in the UK to fly our drones, and these are the rules basically. So definition of visual line of sight: control the visual flight path. Being able to control the visual flight path of the, it says here UA, so it's unmanned aircraft, keeping it within a suitable distance of the remote pilot, such that the remote pilot can maintain control of the flight path of the unmanned aircraft to avoid a collision with other aircraft, people, obstacles on the ground. The distance depends on a number of factors, including your eyesight. Now, you can wear glasses, but you can't use binoculars or a telescope or something. You can't aid your view. You need to be able to just look across, see the drone. You also need to know that it's facing you. You can't look down at your remote control and go, oh, I know it's facing me because I can see myself on the remote control. You can't do that. It does that. You have to also know the orientation. There can't be a physical obstruction in the way. So you can't sort of go, oh, well, just for now, I'll just quickly fly behind that building because I know it's not very far. You're going to be in trouble. So the size of the unmanned aircraft, of course, does matter because you're going to see it easier if it's larger. But when you're over 250 grams, then new rules will kick in other ways. Again, look at the handbooks, look at the, I'm a member of the FPV UK drone club, and that I use that as a guide to make sure that I can fly my drone. And I recommend that all drone flyers in the UK, I'm talking now, take their flyer ID test. They may as well, it's free. So just dedicate a day to it, take it, you've got it. I'm pretty sure it lasts 5 years. So I highly recommend that. So the visual conspicuity of the unmanned aircraft, colour contrast against the backdrop from the viewpoint of the pilot. Any navigation lighting on board the unmanned aircraft, the weather conditions, fog, sun, glare, these are all factors to think about. Terrain and other obstacles may obscure from the pilot and the aircraft. Whether the operation is during daylight or nighttime hours, so that really matters because that's going to affect how you can see your drone. Although some are not specific limitations on operation at night, the visual conspicuity of the unmanned aircraft, ambient lighting may affect the distance to which the unmanned aircraft may be flown by the pilot. The distance will likely vary on each flight depending on these factors, and the pilot should be able to identify at what point the VLOS, visual line of sight, can no longer be maintained. Just because the unmanned aircraft is still visible, so a dot in the sky, this does not mean that it meets the definition of VLOS. A pilot must be able to visually determine the aircraft's orientation, and this is the key thing. While this may potentially be aided by navigation lights, the sole use of telemetry to indicate an unmanned aircraft orientation to the pilot is not considered acceptable. So, you know, this isn't about stretching the rules. You know, you just want to look up, see your drone, it's facing you, you can turn it around as you're looking at it. You shouldn't need to look at the remote control. Remember, these are my opinions, I'm not a teacher. Yeah, and fly it to you, fly it back, fly it around safely. Everything's safe. The end result is, can you avoid obstacles? Yeah, are you flying it so you can avoid people, avoid anything? And also, how about your own equipment? Because if you do hit a tree, because hopefully if you hit a tree, no person's going to be injured, hopefully, fingers crossed. But you're not going to be very happy if your drone is 50 foot up a tree, and that's very easy to do with a small drone like the Mini 4 Pro and the Mini 5 Pro soon. You're not going to be happy at all if you've lost your drone, are you? So you're going to preserve your equipment, you're going to preserve the money you spent on that equipment, but of course the number one thing, and I'll put the link in the description because I've been searching and I could not find a link to this on any video, and I've watched several videos. Please read this, please think about it, and just always say to yourself when you're flying your drone, and I know I'm going on here, just am I flying legally, am I flying safely? Legal, so it's all one word, and then enjoy yourself, because ultimately it's about enjoying a hobby. That's what this is all about, safely. And flying drones is great fun, and the fact that they're flying, you know, with the best camera you can ever imagine, video recorder, Wow, and it's cool flying a drone. Come on. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. And these are my learning videos. I'm not a teacher. Yeah, I am learning, and you're watching me. You're watching me learn. And of course, you know that I'm into ham radio. That's why I'm called Ham Tech, and I've got over 200 radios here, where I teach people how to use their ham radios. And I get I've actually had 20 million views on ham radio. So having fun. Bye for now.